Hello, you're welcome to Fininvest Niger. My name is Tom Princeville, and I'm a certified securities and investment specialist, and I've been investing for the past 20 years. I made a video in my channel here on the topic, the best top 10 stockbrokers in the country, in Nigeria. And that particular video attracted reaction from viewers. People were commenting, how about investment apps? How do we get to invest? And they were laying emphasis on the issue of having an apps they will use to invest. We live in a digital world, in a mobile world, and digital mobility is something that's going to really dominate our day-to-day life. And people were so much concerned about what app they could deploy to facilitate their the investment process. And that's why I want to talk about the best investing apps, for stocks and mutual funds. You want to invest in stocks, mutual funds, and other related instruments. So these are the apps you could use. And I want to start with the Stanbic IBTC apps. It is called the Blue Nest. Stanbic IBTC mobile apps called the Blue Nest. So with these apps, you could trade stocks, you could trade bonds, and you could as well, buy different kind of mutual funds with this app. Simply go to Play Store and download the apps. You signed up, and you could commence your investment journey from that particular point. The next one is what is called the CS Alpha. The CS Alpha is an investment app that was developed by Cardinal Stone Securities, or Cardinal Stone Asset Management. So this particular app is equally available on Play Store. You could download it and use it for your trading activities. And don't forget the fact that both IBTC and Cardinal Stones are among the top 10 stockbrokers. They carry out investments or trading, or transactions worth billions of naira. You could cross-check that in my video about the top 10 stockbrokers in Nigeria. The next one is a Meritrade. Meritrade actually is an app as well, and it was designed by Maritime Securities. And that is what I personally use. I use much of Meritrade, and also a little of very little of Cardinal Stone. Generally, I don't use apps in my investments. You don't do serious investment with apps. Apps is just for maybe kind of watching, or maybe you want to observe your portfolio on the go. You want to check or monitor your portfolio performance on the go. When you come to really serious investing, I will advise you go to the desktop sites, the website itself, and you could carry out serious transaction, from there. The next one is Invest Niger. Invest Niger is an app developed by the broker here, Chapel Hill Denham. So Chapel Hill also is among the top 10 brokers in the country. So their own investment app is called Invest Niger. You could download it from the Google Play Store, depending on your device. So there is the Quadroscape. Quadroscape is an app that was developed by Quadros Securities. This particular company, Quadros Securities, is among the top 10. Also, the top 10 brokers in the country I earlier highlighted. So this is their investment apps. And then the next one is Invest Now. Invest Now is an app that was designed and developed by United Capital Securities. So you want to trade stocks, you want to trade bonds, and other related instruments, you could download Invest Now apps, developed by United Securities. The next On the list here is Pluto's Neo. It used to be Afrinvest 2.0 thereabout, Optimus by Afrinvest, but they now changed the name to Pluto's Neo, and it's an app developed by Afrinvest Securities, and Afrinvest is one of the top brokers in the country, and their apps here is Pluto's Neo. And we now come to the next one. Here is Arm One. So Arm One is an app developed by Arm Group. The Arm Group here, they are into securities trading, and they also have funds you could invest in. So the Arm Group. The other one is Investment One Easy Trade. Investment One Easy Trade is an app that was developed by the Investment One Security Services. So this is their apps. Investment One Easy Trade is one of the prominent apps in the market or in the Google Store. You could download and use them for your trading, your stock trading, activities. The other one is apt securities. APT Securities also has an app developed by, this particular app was developed by APT Securities and Funds. APT Securities and Funds. So they have an app called, an investment app called APT Securities. And not only that, the other one is I Invest. It's also an investment apps, and it was developed by Persian Partners. So you could equally, check it out in Google stores. If you're interested, you could download and use it for your investments. Then followed by Halo Invest. It's an apps by Halo Equity Fund. This particular Halo Invest, the equity fund, made the highest return in the market of over 100%, last year. So these people asked me about the Halo Fund apps. So this is the app. It is called Halo Invest. And the next one here is Halal. It's a Halal Invest app by Lotus Capital. So you want to invest in a Sharia compliant setup, Sharia compliant, process. This particular app is for you. It is called Halal Invest by Lotus Capital. And the last one here is First Securities Brokers. This is the name of the app, and this particular company is linked to First Bank. So the app here is called First Securities Brokers. You could use it for your stock trading and also for your mutual fund investments. The sort I want to really emphasize here, and that's the fact that these are brokers. All right, these are top brokers in the markets. I highlighted 10 of them in one of my videos I told us earlier. So all these brokers have stated here, they have their apps you could download and use. So these are their apps. The apps I've just listed for you here. And it's what I want you to fully understand. I am not against apps like Bamboo, apps like Truth, like Chakas, like Rise, and other ones, related apps. The point here is that those apps are not brokers. Are you following me? They channel your trade through brokers like this. When you use those apps to buy or sell your investments, sell your stocks, they still have to channel the trades through, these listed brokers, as the case may be. So why go through them? Why not come through the brokers themselves by using their apps? Are you following me? So you are like passing through an intermediary to the main broker. I would advise that you go to the brokers themselves and use their apps. That's is more, I think it's more secure, because these are all companies that are regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission in the country here. I don't know who regulates those apps actually. I cannot really tell, but these ones I can say for sure that they are regulated, supervised by a regulatory body in the country here known as Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel. Not only that, share the videos to the people around you, because my heart desire and my goal and targets, my aim is to reach out to 1 million Nigerians with this particular message about investing, and I can't do it on myself. I have to, rely on your support, and that support you need to give to me, or as well as you give to me, is to merely subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it. It doesn't really cost you much. These are simple things you could do within seconds or minutes. You are through. All right. So thank you very much for watching.